Hey everyone, welcome back to the Summary Shelf, the place where ideas meet insight, and every book summary leaves you a little wiser than before. It's a brand new week, and a fresh new month of August, and what better way to kick it off than by diving deep into a book that challenges one of the most powerful human instincts, attachment. Today, we're unpacking The Art of Detachment by Shubham Kumar Singh, a profound and practical guide on letting go, not out of indifference, but from a place of emotional clarity and inner freedom. Shubham isn't just another author. He's a modern-day philosopher blending ancient Eastern wisdom with real-world scenarios. Whether you're battling overthinking, holding onto a toxic relationship, or simply can't stop clinging to outcomes, this book might just become your quiet revolution. So buckle up, because this isn't just a summary, it's a path to personal liberation. Scene 1. The Illusion of Control. We begin with the most brutal truth: we control far less than we think. Shubham opens with an honest reflection. Life unfolds independently of our will most of the time. People leave, plans fail, the world shifts. And our suffering? It's not in the event, it's in our resistance to it. He reminds us, control is an illusion. Letting go isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Scene 2. Attachment as emotional addiction. Attachment, the author explains, isn't love, it's addiction. It's the inner voice that says, I can't be happy unless this happens, or unless they stay. It sounds poetic in rom-coms, but in real life? It breeds dependency, anxiety, and pain. Freedom begins when we separate love from possession, and relationships from obsession. Scene 3. The Cost of Overthinking. What keeps attachment alive? Overthinking. We rehearse conversations, replay memories, and script imaginary futures. This scene is like therapy. Shubham tells us, stop mentally living in the future or past, neither are real, only now is. He offers mindfulness as the scalpel to cut through mental noise. Scene 4. Learning the language of letting go. Letting go isn't passive, it's a skill. Like any language, detachment must be practiced. Start small. Let go of the need to be understood. Let go of the urge to reply immediately. Let go of outcomes you can't control. Over time, detachment becomes strength, not escape. Scene 5. Your ego hates detachment. The ego thrives on possession, labels, and control. When you say, I need nothing to be happy, your ego panics. But Shubham flips the narrative. The less we cling to, the freer we become. He writes, your peace is worth more than your pride. Scene 6. The Myth of Closure. One of the hardest pills to swallow. You don't need closure to heal. Not everyone will apologize. Not every chapter will have a perfect ending. This scene is heavy but freeing. Healing is an inside job. Stop waiting for permission to move on. Scene 7. Practicing non-attachment in relationships. Detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means showing up with love, but without trying to own the other person. No controlling. No expectations, just presence. He writes, true love is not about possession. It is about appreciation. Scene 8. Outcomes don't define you. In our careers, ambitions, and goals, we often tie our identity to the result. But Shubham insists, fall in love with the process. Don't chase the reward. Be the kind of person who's fulfilled regardless of how the outcome plays out. Scene 9. Emotional minimalism. This powerful scene teaches us emotional decluttering. Detach from opinions that don't serve you, obligations born from guilt, emotional baggage you didn't even pack. Minimalism isn't just for your closet, it's for your soul too. Scene 10. How to stay calm when life gets loud. Shubham offers practical strategies for emotional balance. Breathwork, journaling, spending time alone, choosing your battles. Peace, he says, is a skill, not a mood. Scene 11. Stop needing to be right. When we argue to defend our identity, we lose more than we win. Shubham urges us to let go of the need to be right, and instead, prioritize peace. Because ego attachment to being right is the #1 peace killer in both families and workplaces. Scene 12. Finding stillness in solitude. Detachment also means embracing solitude without fear. Not loneliness, solitude. This scene is a love letter to silence. He writes, The most honest conversations you'll ever have are the ones you have in silence with yourself. Scene 13. Detachment does not equal disconnection. A key clarification: detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care, but with boundaries. You show up, but don't drown. You give, but don't lose yourself in the process. Scene 14. Rewriting the story. Many of us stay attached because we've written a story that depends on others. Shubham challenges us to become the main character again. Write a story where you are the source of meaning, not someone else. Scene 15. The mirror of impermanence. Everything passes. Good or bad. Detachment, at its core, is accepting impermanence. When we truly understand this, we stop clinging and start living. Scene 16. Emotional boundaries are self-respect. Want peace? Learn to say no. Shubham makes it clear, boundaries aren't selfish, they're self-respect in action. You're not responsible for everyone else's emotions. Only yours. Scene 17. The power of maybe. Instead of overreacting to events, try maybe. Lost the job? Maybe it's a redirection. Got rejected? Maybe it's protection. Shubham invites us to live in maybe, where possibility trumps panic. Scene 18. Becoming comfortable with uncertainty. If you can master this, detachment becomes second nature. Life is unpredictable. If you can be okay not knowing, you'll never be emotionally shaken again. Scene 19. Detachment is a daily practice. It's not a one-time mindset. It's daily discipline. Detach from gossip, from digital overload, from negative self-talk. Make space for presence. Again and again. Scene 20. Liberation begins with you. The final scene is powerful. No one can free you but yourself. Shubham's last message is clear. Detachment is not running away. It's stepping into your true self, unchained, undisturbed, and finally, free. And there you have it, the art of detachment laid bare. Raw, real, relatable. If this book didn't just speak to your soul, it probably grabbed it, slapped it, and whispered, "Let that SHT go." So here's the deal. If you're still out here begging for closure, obsessing over unread texts, or making peace a hostage to outcomes, then this was your intervention. Your emotional detox. Your permission slip to let go, level up, and walk away with your head high and your energy intact. Because here's the tea, not everything needs a comeback. Not every emotion deserves your attention. And not every loss is really a loss. Sometimes it's just you being rescued from what was draining you. So if you're feeling that quiet power rise up in your chest, that's detachment. Don't fight it. Feed it. This is the summary shelf, where the headlines are savage, the takes are unfiltered, and the truth comes with a side of shade. Don't just sip the tea, choke on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Because next week's truth bomb might just drag your comfort zone through a breakup, a glow-up, and a silent retreat all in one episode. See you in the next one.